What's up, guys? Back again, another video. Today I'm gonna be doing just a little interior cosmetic upgrade. Well, not really upgrade, just an improvement in the SRT. So, for those of you that haven't seen my steering wheel that I got from Grip Royal, they did this cool thing where they did like a brown base that had white and pink layers that was sanded just like this kind of. I went and attempted to recreate this theme with the shift knob, and as you can see, there's like cracks and stuff. Well, the clear coat that I used did not agree with the plastic that this is made out of, so it made it crack. So today I'm going to be redoing it, and I want to show the process. So after this, I'm going to probably rough this up a little bit with just some light sandpaper. And the first step is going to be to spray the brown, which you can see right here. This right here, it looks like black on the camera, but this is brown. So then the second layer will be this white. And normally I go with all Rust-Oleum paints, but this fluorescent pink, the Krylon was the only color I could find that was close enough to that pink. So I'm going to be using this clear coat on top of it. And in between layers, I'm going to be, well, not in between layers, sorry. Once I cover the whole thing with the brown, then the white, then the pink, it'll all be pink. Well, then I'm going to be wet sanding it, and that's what gets the layers starting to cut down. So then once the white starts showing, be going really lightly on the white to make the brown pop up and come through. So like I said, it's gonna be similar to this, but I'm hoping to get rid of all these cracks. So you can see in the light, like this right here is pretty optimum besides the cracks. That's what I'm going for right there, that kind of fade in and out look. So sorry for the long intro, I just want to explain it, but I'll just be going through all the steps and kind of showing how it goes here after a bit. So hope you enjoy it. I attempted spraying, and all these cracks were just absorbing the paint still, so I went ahead and used some lacquer thinner to strip all the paint off, and I'm just going to sand it again, and hopefully it works this time. Of course, this went ahead and cracked on me again, which is silly. It's not cracked as bad as it was, but I'm gonna get to the sanding process now, which I'm gonna use wet sand, and I'm gonna start out with 400 grit, just like this. Or wait, sorry, is that 320? So I'm gonna start with 320, and then I'm gonna work my way down. So the first layer, I'm gonna be sanding it and then going all the way down to the brown right here, and then I'll start feathering out to the white, and you'll see the finished product right before, well, not the finish, but right before I go to the clear. So as you can see, as I'm using this, it's starting to fade into the white. And that's what I'm kind of looking for. You can't push too hard, especially not with 320, it'll eat through it really quick. So I'm trying to use where these cracks are to go all the way down to my brown and just try and get rid of that cracked look, because that's not really what I'm going for. And this part right here is really lumpy because of the cracks, so it might not turn out exactly like I want it to, but I'm gonna do my best. It might still look better than it did before. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then I'll show, like I said, what it looks like right before I go to use the clear coat on it. Just repeat this until I got it all over the whole shifter, and then I'll be good to go, paint it clear. Alright, we've got the finished sanding product. Well, not quite. I hit all this with that heavier grit, and it's turned out pretty decently. And I'll give you a comparison. This is what I'm trying to match right here, is my steering wheel. This is actually straight from Grip Royal, so it's got a similar feel to it, you know. It's pretty darn close and not bad for spray paint. So now all I have to do is hit it with a 1000 grit, and this is just my personal preference, and this is just going to be to make it really smooth, and make sure that it kind of gets rid of some lines, because when you use a heavy grit like 240 or 320, you can a lot of times see the sanding marks. So I'm just going to hit it with 1000 real quick right before I clear it. Got it all done with 1000 now. You can see it's kind of like a matte finish, not quite a shine on it yet. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the clear, and then we'll let it dry and install it. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a nice heavy, one good heavy coat, get it nice and thick. Since it's just spray paint, it's not a huge deal. Just make sure you don't stay in one spot for too long or you'll run it, if any of you don't know that. Alright, we'll call that good on the clear. Now you can obviously tell that I've done it. It looks like it's wet, and that's what we're going for. So there we go. It looks a little bit darker on camera than what it actually does. But I'm just going to go ahead and let that dry, and then I'll install it and we'll see how it matches up with the steering wheel. Here we've got our finished product after it's dried. And like I said, the cracks kind of made it not come out as well. But it's still the general idea, and it kind of worked out. So I'm not going to install it because it's still kind of tacky, and I just went ahead and got off the little stand so you guys could see it and everything. So that's what I did, and hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was informational, and I'll see you in the next one.